what's one of my favorite things to teach on? Marketing and sales. And that's what we're going to dive into today, is one of the techniques that you're going to want to make sure you implement into your business consistently. We're talking about the triple threat of content marketing. Okay, so as a gal who's now scaled 3 companies to that 6-figure mark and beyond, one of the things that's really important is making sure you have a really clear nurture strategy for your audience. And this is a way that we show up, we serve our audience like crazy, we share our expertise and show that we are the potential guide for them and bring so much value. We are growing that like, know, trust factor, and they're getting served so much for free so that they are excited and ready and leaning in when you offer something of greater transformation that costs money. So we're diving in today to what I like to call my triple threat of content marketing. And so this is what almost every business that I coach should be implementing as their structure for how they serve their audience for free. So it's 3 different components, hence the triple threat. 1 is your original content, 2 is your social media, and 3 is your email marketing. Okay, let's break this down just a little bit. Original content. Based upon your business and what your goals are and who you are, you're gonna choose one of 3 modalities to push out your original content. That will be blogs, vlogs like this one, or a podcast. This is where you wanna show your expertise to your audience, and you wanna make sure that the content is original to you, hence original content. Sometimes I see people in this phase of business pushing out other people's content. They're sharing resources from other people, or they're a coach, but they're like bringing on other coaches to their podcasts or other experts. And actually, we want your expertise to shine the most when it comes to this. Of course, some collaboration, some guests, that's amazing, but we want this to generally be dialed into who you are and what you bring. And the filter of like understanding what you should be talking about here is, what's your expertise, what's the pain and pleasure of your buyer, and what aligns with your offerings. Those 3 things, you want to make sure there's a crossover there, and that's what you're going to talk about in your original content. Okay, second is your social media. And my advice to you is to choose 1 social media platform. One social media platform. Go deep and not wide. It's potentially, okay, not potentially, it's probably the fact for you that it's difficult for you to stay consistent on the platform that you're currently on. And so what I want to happen is I want you to show up in service so consistently, because we know that it takes up to 16 touch points for someone to choose to buy. And so if we try to do all these different platforms, we go an inch deep and a mile wide, and it doesn't serve our audience or our business. So I want you to choose 1 social media platform where your audience is hanging out and that aligns with your strengths and your desires. And then I want you to start pushing out your original content weekly, along with other forms of content, like visibility boosting content, collaborations, all the things, but we're gonna make sure that your original content is dialed in and pushed out on your platforms. Generally, I recommend that you create original content weekly, and then that will help be the core, the skeleton of the rest of your content, both in your social and your email. So that brings me to email marketing. And ideally, you want to be serving your audience on a weekly basis. You can figure out the times and the full strategy for what's best for your audience. But in this, you're going to push out your original content. You're going to connect with them personally. We know that our email list they are our best audience. They have given us something precious, which is their email address. So they're the most bought in of our free audience, and they should get exclusivity to some of our content. So I like for my email list, like some of you have come from to watch this video, to receive my videos first. I want you to know about my workshop before I share it on social. I want you to know about anything special or any pushes first, because you guys are my A team. So figure out how to serve your email list super consistently, and generally this is going to be by pushing out content that starts with like personal, you're personally connecting You're creating an element of intrigue that then pushes them to go and further expand on reading, listening, or watching your original content. Serve the heck out of people and it comes back to you times so many. Okay, that is the triple threat of content marketing. I hope that you are able to now have some moments of awareness, of openings, of maybe where the gaps are happening in your company, and start to serve people consistently and show up like the expert that you are, because when you do this, you're gonna make more impact and more income. If you haven't already, I would love to see your face in my free group, the Uplevel Society. It's where I show up weekly with free trainings. It's amazing. Hundreds of women are gathered in that place. I'd love to see you there. Cheers for now.